Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Willeke, but I also go by Go on all of my socials. And today we are playing the Nature's Calling event, which has just started this week. So we will be going through the first week of the first, well, I'm not able to talk again as usual, but we will be going through the quest of the first week. That's what I wanted to say with Dawn, and we'll slowly learn more about her. Currently, she is living on in this beautiful cottage. I did build this on for a video. It will be uploaded after all of the event has ended, so it will be a future build that you will be able to get. I initially intended for this to be a starter home. So if you look at the inside, like it's plain. It's not boring, but it is plain. Like there's not a lot of items. And basically, I placed this down and it ended up being more than what I intended. So it is slightly above a starter house. I believe it's like if you place it at this lot, it will be around 33.3k, which is a bit sad because when I was building it and checking it, it ended up around like 21k. So I don't know where the additional 2k came from, unfortunately. But we are here with Dawn. She's currently feeding her chickens. She's looking very low on money. She's also not having a job. So we'll have to find a way to make money somehow. And she has recently moved here. Like she has not been here for long. She just bought this cottage. Like she may have been here for like a week or so. And she has been hearing something. As she steps outside, a gentle breeze caresses her face, carrying whispers that seem almost audible. Could it be the voice of nature calling to Dawn? There are rumors that speak of ancient secrets hidden in the rustling leaves and the shimmering waters. Dawn feels an inexplicable draw to the outdoors, as if the wind itself beckons her to uncover its mysteries. Whether it's the promise of tranquility, the thrill of discovery, or the allure of romance, the journey begins now. What wonders will unfold as Dawn embraces the call of the wind? So, for the first quest, we have to do three things. We have to have a sim spend time outdoors. Well, that's Dawn. She's going to be the only one. And this is basically time based, so you have to be outside for a certain amount of time. Visit any park, so we have to open the phone, select travel to find a park to visit. And then optional, which is if you have the Lost Truck pack, as this event, it doesn't require you to have any packs aside from base game, which is free. If you buy Lost Truck, Cats and Dogs, Horse Ranch, and I believe it's Seasons, 4 packs, you will get optional calls that you can get to earn more points. We have the UI, which is different from what we've seen before. Like, this is very similar to what we've seen from the other events. But this quest UI will actually show you the available quests and how many you've completed, how many will be upcoming, when they will be unlocked, as well as how many points you can earn, I believe, with the quests. It will also show you how many points you need to unlock the next reward, which you will find here. And if you don't have all the packs, which will, I believe, get you 10 points for requiring the 4, I don't believe you will get these items. So you will be able to get everything up to like the final touch glass magazine. But I believe like these ones, which are not having that much impact on like getting new items, I believe you won't be able to get one of these or some of these, which is not the end of the world if you don't have all the packs. But if you want to get like everything, like the additional money, for example, or the extra satisfaction points, it would be nice to have the packs in there. But it's not. I don't believe it's the end of the world for getting the request items, request quest items. So for now, she is actually spending time outside with her chickens. We don't have a treat right now, but I wanted her to socialize with her chickens. So we have a black hen, and I believe in here. Let's see, get around with chickens, call chickens out. We also have our brown rooster. We have like our lovely little garden patch, as she will be living off the land. Like she moved here. She wants to basically just fully live off the land. Like she wants to plant items, she wants to do some botany. her whole life is basically at this point about living in the nature. She wants to do some fishing, looking for frogs, play water. Like all of this, her life is just all about nature. So how did she get here? Like why oh, she's autonomously playing water. But why did she end up in Henford-on-Bagley? That's something that we will basically discover in this series. And it's basically something that we will slowly see about Dawn. Like why she's here, where she came from, and why she decided to actually go to Henford-on-Bagley. But for now, I see that her energy is getting a bit low. She is... Like, it's evening. I don't think it's the right time right now to go to a park. So we are going to purchase a romantic blanket. That's the first thing we are going to do. And we will be able to find this basically if we go to... We don't have a lot of money. I hope we have a lot of money for this actually. Packs. Love struck. Oh, we don't have enough money for the blankets. Okay, I screwed up there. I bought her chickens. I initially gave her 500 simoleons and I bought her chickens. And now we don't have enough money to buy the blanket. So instead, I think I'm just going to do another thing and show you off this item. If you log in with the event, the first item that you will be able to claim without playing the event is this woodworking table. So if we go back into build by and I unclick Lost Truck and I unclick custom content, just have my organized debug and no additional filters. And I go to woodworking, which does take a little while because I do have a lot of content in game. I believe we will not have any other woodworking tables aside this one and one from base game. So I'm just gonna search for woodworking, which we do. It will give us some stuff. But, oh, here we see. We have two other woodworking tables. One is from the recent kit. I believe it is from... Let me see here. Which one is it? It's from Artist Studio, which I believe came out last year or early this year. It's either, I believe it came out last year. So the woodworking table we got in base game basically in 2014, and then it took us 10 years to get the Craftmatic woodworking table. And now after 11 years, basically, since The Sims 4 came out, since the Sims 4 came out, we have a second woodworking table in base game. We haven't had it in any other packs except for like one kit that came out in 2024. So we have like I cannot show this, but it doesn't have a lot of swatches actually, this one. We now have a nice woodworking table that I like with a lot of details. You have a painting can, you have like this swatch has different painting like leaks, and you have like the outline of a painting can here. You have like some glue and some stuff. You have a garden hose. And you have so many different swatches. You have 5 different swatches. I actually love this one as well, with like the different paint all over, like somebody was painting and they basically painted this table alongside. And then you have the more clean swatches without the paints, but I just love the one that's a little bit more used. I'm actually going to keep this swatch for the house, but this is the first item that you get. This is the first thing that you will be able to collect, and you don't have to do anything for this. So if you don't want anything except for the woodworking table, make sure you collect this, because this just basically doesn't cost you anything. But since we're not able to do much, I'm just going to have her sleep, and then in the morning we will head to the Isle of Volp Park, which is over in this direction, to spend a little bit of time outside and visit a park. So I'll see you lovelies in the morning. And it is the next morning. It is 7 a.m. but our girl is up and bright up and early. Well, I'm not able to talk. She's going to collect some eggs. She is also going to scatter some feed nearby, as we've already paid some money for her food. So we're just going to lose some more money. It's okay. We have a bunny over here called Fluff, which... Can we talk to Fluff? Oh, not Fluff. We can talk about Fluff, but can we just name it Fluff, to be honest? We have a little bunny. She wants some fun. We collected one egg. Can we socialize by telling a joke about hopping, asking about how rabbit holes work? And I don't think petting will work, but maybe we can give the egg, actually. We're just gonna give our egg. Maybe Fluff likes it. But she's just making sure that her chickens are being taken care of. She's discovered some information about eggs. We've actually unlocked the reward by spending time outside. And now we're just talking to our little bunny Fluff that I know it says Hopper, but no, you are Fluff. You are now named Fluff, and we are slowly making some friends with Fluff. Is she gifting gift? Yes. Oh, and Fluff actually liked her. She's hot. Okay, I will change her outfit because she's feeling hot. But let's see. You can see like slowly all of her outfits here. This one. I think this one is looking good on her. It's a cute little outfit. But she's making friends with Fluff. Can we actually pet Fluff? I hope we can. And we can take gift offered by Fluff. So Fluff is actually giving us a gift. Look at this. Like, she is such a little, like, nature's friend. I should probably get rid of the plumbob, but yeah, I should get rid of the plumbob. This is me. I'm chaotic all over, but at least it hopefully gives a little bit of fun because I'm not even able to type in headline effects off in the cheat bar instead of just typing cheats. But look at our little girlie making friends with her new bunny, Fluff. And let's turn headline effects on again. And we actually got a reward. I probably should collect it because we've spent some time outside. So if we go here, the reward that we actually get is 5,000 simoleons. That's the money we needed. The next reward that we will get for this week will be the glasses. Then we have the handiness skill because we do need to get some handiness. And I believe we will also get the reclaimed wood wall, the instant hygiene potion, and the touch grass weekly issue number 1, as you will get an issue with each week. So up until here, I believe will be all the quests. As you can see that this is actually locked, which is a new dining table, which I believe we will be able to actually make on the woodworking table. But she now has the money to actually buy a blanket. So we are going to buy a blanket, and we are actually going to take the blanket with us to the park to maybe have a little picnic over there. So I'm going to select 2 things. I'm going to select Lost Truck for the blanket. And I do think we should buy we're going to spend the money. We're going to spend the money, so we're going to buy the pattern blanket. And I actually... Blanket... Let's see, which pattern do I actually like. This one looks most like a picnic blanket, but... which one? I think a stripy blanket might be nice. Or no, I'm just gonna go regular picnic blankets. So that's the first thing we are gonna buy. The second thing is going to be in cottage living. And it's going to be a picnic basket, because why not have a picnic blanket and no picnic basket? So I actually like this picnic basket a lot. So we are going to put both of them in our inventory. We are able to set up a picnic, and I just put this in my inventory. Oh, we got a pumpkin treat. Thank you, Fluff. Thank you so much. Can we now put this in inventory? Yes. So we are able to set up a picnic with the picnic baskets. And we are actually allowed to do, or we actually have to do that. But for now, I just want to travel to the full park, and we're just gonna travel here on our own. So I'll see you lovelies there to set up a little picnic. So Dawn has arrived in the gorgeous Isle of Fulp Park, which is actually called Basic Cottage Living Park on the gallery by Urban Aesthetic. I will link it in the description down below, or name it in the description down below, so you lovelies can download it and check it out. But she now has to go fish in a pond, and still optional set up a picnic on a romantic blanket. So we do have a nice little pond over here, but I'm not sure if we're actually able to to fish in this pond. So we are going to have to check that out. I am checking, do we have any fishing sign? I think I've gone to like a park where we don't have the ability to fish. So maybe just fishing over here will actually help us. So let's go fishing. And that will actually allow us to get something for food, which we can cook. So it's going to save us some money. We do have like almost 5,000 simoleons right now. But it would also be good if we had a little bit more. And does this actually count as fishing in a pond? I hope this counts. Otherwise, I will just temporarily place down an actual pond that we can find in debug just to fish. But like, come on, it's a nice little like river. This should... I don't want the earbuds. I don't want the earbuds, but it does count. Okay, it does count over here. We did find a goldfish. So we now have identified a goldfish, and we now have one thing that we have to do, which is let nature speak to you, select a park bench, and choose a listening in the world. Listen in the wind. Or listen to the wind. So we are going to listen to the wind on this park bench, which actually allows us to just look at the gorgeous Isle of Torp ruins. So she's just gonna sit here, and I'm going to do headline effects off. And she is just sitting here, listening to the wind, looking at this gorgeous area, seeing like the bees fly by and the butterflies fly by. And the wind carries a melody of secrets as if it's trying to communicate a hidden truth. We are getting some event points, and how far will this journey take you into nature's mystery? So we got a few rewards, but we have completed Whispers on the Winds. If I didn't do like the picnic setting up, actually, if we don't do it before the official tasks, you will not be able to complete it. So that's a good thing to know. If you want to complete everything, get all of the event points with the optional items, do it before you actually finish listening to the wind and all of the non-optional stuff, because otherwise you won't be able to do it. So we'll see how many points I get in the end, but a faint sound carries to your ears, almost like a voice. Dawn hears a whisper on the wind. Thank you for listening. I am a spirit caught in the wind, seeking to regain my true form. Your attunement to nature is helping me regain my strength. Please continue to aid me, and together we shall restore what was lost. So we got another reward. We got the glasses, and then we also got the handiness book. So we are gonna claim both. And oh, we also got actually the reclaimed wood wall. So now we are basically finishing up. She's still enjoying like the gorgeous park. And I do believe we will be able to get like the next quest already, which is attuned to the echoes. The call of nature grows stronger, urging your sims to harness their skills and explore new paths. So I'm just gonna wait until it pops up. There we go. Attuned to the echoes. As Dawn tunes into the mysterious echoes carried by the wind, an urge to connect and create emerges. Do others hear these mysterious whispers? The call of nature grows stronger, urging Dawn to harness her skills and explore new paths. So right now we need to ask one sim if they hear the whispers too. We need to buy the reclaimed woodworking table on a home lot. We have already placed it on a home lot, but I do think I need to buy it again. And then we need to cloud gaze or stargaze. So I think we can already just do a little bit of stargazing over here, or cloud gazing. So she's gonna cloud gaze. Oh, there's another bunny. Is this Fluff? Are you Fluff? I don't think this is Fluff. I think this is a different bunny. Yeah, it's a different bunny, but this is a friend of Fluff. And we do need to ask another sim if they hear the whispers too. So why don't we ask? I believe it's Sarah Scott who is walking away. Let me quickly put the headline effects on so we can actually find out. And getting my tissues out of the way. Yeah, it's Sarah Scott, the pub owner. If anybody has heard any rumors about somebody hearing voices in the wind, it would be her. So we are going to do a friendly introduction to Sarah after we have finished cloud gazing, which we have done. We now need to go for a jog. But she is gonna walk over to Sarah, like she's just like, hey, I know you hear a lot about town, like I know you speak like to a lot of people. Being like the owner of the local pub, have you heard anybody speaking about whispers in the wind? Like somebody just saying they hear voices, somebody just like talking about just anything in the wind. And oh, these two are just on a cute little date and she's disturbing. Like I know, like I just want these two to have like a fun time. Like they're looking so cute. And she's also in the meantime going to help Offer with some errands because why not? Like Sarah is a good person. It would be nice to help her. And she's saying, I thought I was imagining it. It's comforting to know I'm not alone in sensing the mystery around us. So we are going to help with all of the requests, which is going to give us some stuff because she's here in Henford-on-Bagley. She wants to experience everything Henford has to offer her. And now we just need to go for a jog and buy the reclaimed woodworking table. So she's gonna say goodbye to Sarah after offering some help. And in the meantime, she is gonna go jogging and just basically jog straight up here to our home lot. Alrighty, so we are back home and immediately as I enter the lot, it actually ticks off and I am on to the next step saying craft 2 woodworking sculptures. We do have some rewards that we can get. We can actually get the instant hygiene, which is nice because she does need it. As she took the jog, so she needs a little bit of a shower. I am just going to have her shower instead. And while she is showering, we are going to check out the reward that we got with the event. So if you go into content, not content special, you actually have birthday and event rewards. If you click event rewards and go into all objects, here you typically unselect cottage living. Here you will find all the objects you will get with any rewards, any event, in any event. I cannot talk. But every event that we've had in the past, all of the items will be found here. All the collectible items, all the basically like the items that are displaceable, everything we will be able to see here. So you see the Reapers event, the Blast from the Past, and somewhere is also the Cozy Celebrations event. So those are all the items that we can collect. I don't believe I have all of them. I did miss out on the Cozy Celebrations event. Like you can see only 3 weeks. I missed the last week. But in build items, you will also see the wall patterns. So this is the new wall pattern. It is only 2 simoleons. And basically, I don't want to fully go. This is the coloring for it. I actually like it. I've seen it also from Little Simsy's video already. But it is actually not bad. Like for 2 simoleons, it does come with a nice color variation. It even comes with a red. It comes in solid colors. It comes in a darker brown, which for me acts a little bit like black. It comes in like a grayish white. And then it comes in mixed colors. So you have the coloring like I would say 3 to 4 different colors in there. Like here you can definitely see it with like the blue, which perfectly matches with this house actually. So I am just going to add it to all the walls that have wood over here. So we can see it basically in its full glory. Like there we go, that is everything. Nope, not everything. That is everything with wood, so we can actually see it. I think I probably need to darken the floor just a little bit to match it. So there we go, now our floor is a bit darker and it matches a bit more with what we have in our living room. But I don't mind it. For having like a new wooden pattern, which I do believe, let me see, we can find it actually in the paneling one. So we don't have typically much impaneling as base game. If you just quickly check here, base game, we do have some, but we don't have anything that is just put like this. So that's what I really like about it that we do. And we can also just mix and match, having like some with the blue, for example, or with several colors, and then some without the several colors. So you have like a little bit of a nice pattern. You can really play around with this, which I find really nice. Let me just quickly get everything in the blue coloring again. But there is like a possibility to do a little bit of playing around. She's currently showering. I also quickly want to take her into Create a Sim to show off the glasses. I don't think I'm going to place it on her just because I don't think it's going to match her cottagecore outfit. But we have same thing in here. If you go to the info panel, go to special, we have event rewards. We will be able to see all of the event rewards from the past. And here we have it, which is definitely glitching with her eyelashes. So let me quickly, if I do it to these, yes, let me check which ones I had. There we go, without the eyelashes glitching through. These are basically the glasses, and they are looking kind of like a butterfly. I believe these are also called like the bug-eyed glasses or something in that direction. And you can see that it really looks like a butterfly. Like you have like the butterfly wings pattern in there. It's basically part of like two different things. What I don't like about these, I have glasses myself. Like I typically wear contacts, but I do have glasses. You have like these little nose support things, which are like so clear, and they are basically distracting me. If the nose pads for the nose support would have been clear, which you usually have if you are familiar wearing glasses, it would have been much nicer. Unfortunately, it's not clear, it's not kind of see-through, but it's more like really white, and it just distracts a bit from like the beautiful design of the glasses. I don't play with in-game items. I typically use custom content, as you can definitely see on my gorgeous Dawn. But it's definitely something with the upcoming pack that you could add to your fairies, as maybe like a hot weather outfit. It also comes in a bunch of different colors, so you can also make like a dark fairy wear these kind of glasses. It can also be something for example, Pride. You can use like this for, I believe, I'm not sure what the flag is on top of my mind, but for one of the flags, I believe this has the kind of coloring. And it's just really like nice. I think it's a really nice design. You can also wear it as regular glasses, like a fairy wearing regular glasses with this kind of look. It's nice. I think there is some usability for the fairies and for the upcoming pack, or maybe like use it as a festival look. But I just don't like this part. Like I don't like the nose support part, like that it's not see-through. However, she's not a glass kind of girl. Like I don't think it fits her outfit that well. So we are just gonna keep it off. But in case you want to know where to find it, it's in glasses. You can always check for the event rewards to quickly find it. And for me, it's a 7 out of 10. I would give it a 7 out of 10 just because the nose support is not see-through. But let's head in game and just see what the rest of the items are that we can get. So our girl has started on her first sculpture, which is a knife block. She has never done any handiness in her life, like never ever. So you can see from her skills, like she's only starting to build up her skills right now, like it's handiness. She does have one skill that actually pertains to her history, to where she comes from, which she has maxed out, but I'm not showcasing it here because it will give away a lot of spoilers regarding her story. But for now, she's just doing a little bit of woodworking, trying to see if she can make a knife block. And I just love taking pictures. She's definitely not enjoying the nice weather. I don't think like this is the kind of heat that she is used to. I do believe that she's used to some heat, but not specifically like this kind of humid temperatures. Because typically I'm from the Netherlands. I know what it's like. It's not the UK, but we are on the same like part of the world. So when we have heat in the Netherlands, it gets humid. It actually gets very, very hot, and it gets like this kind of hot that you don't have around the equinox, which I hope I'm saying correctly, but around like the areas which are typically prone to get more hot. Like the climate is made to be hot. Like our climates are more made to be rainy. Our climates are more made to be like colder temperatures. And when it gets like 30 degrees here, it basically feels like 40 or 50 degrees, very humid, you would have in like southern Spain, for example. So I feel like she's not used to this kind of heat or the way the heat feels. So she's gonna struggle just a little bit with like this heat. Like she feels like she's overheating. She feels that it's way too much. The Finchwick Fair started, which we are fortunately not going to attend this time. Maybe we'll attend it in the next, in one of the other episodes. So I'm just quickly gonna change her outfit, as I thought she would have worn one of her hot weather outfits. I'm just gonna change it back to this one, although I love that outfit that she was wearing. But just like look at our little cute girly. Like I gave her full cottagecore outfits, and I think she looks amazing in the cottagecore outfits. I think I got the style close to right. But we're just gonna have her finish the crafting of the two woodworking sculptures and see what happens next. And what happens next is that she hasn't finished either of the two sculptures, but she does like handiness, which is amazing as she feels inspired. So she finished the knife block. We can now make the horse sculpture as well. So you will have both of the sculptures created, and again, let's see what is up next and what nature has in store for our girlie next. And ooh, little Fluff is here. Hi, Fluff. Do you have another gift for us? No, but maybe we can give you our goldfish? Yeah, let's give you our goldfish. So after finishing the second woodworking sculpture, we get this pop-up saying, attuned to the echoes. The whispers weave a tapestry of intrigue. What truths linger just beyond reach, waiting to be revealed? So we got some event points, and it says, keep honing your handiness and embrace the outdoors. Nature's secrets are patience, but they await your return. So, oh, going too fast. But we did finish our woodworking. We got another reward, which is the Touch Grass Weekly issue #1. And this is the debut issue of Touch Grass Weekly inside the Secrets of Mount Komorebi. So we are going to claim this. The next thing that we need to, that we will be able to claim is the wood dining chair, for which we only need 20 more event points. And this will be available in 5 days for me, which will be next Tuesday. So once this will come out, I will make another video. And basically what we are seeing right here, it does seem to me with Echoes from the Cave that we will be going to the Forgotten Grove in Oasis Springs. And Plants Can Whisper, it does seem for me like maybe we can do something with plant sims. Maybe she can become a plant sim. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see plant sims featured in this basically. But just to quickly showcase, as we have no like items showcased in this house, like our house is very, very sad to be honest. I'm going to add the Touch of Grass Weekly just to our nightstand, because apparently I'm not allowed to place it over here. But this is the Touch of Grass Weekly issue. We can view it. So let's see if she gets any moodlet from viewing this. And it does look for me like it's looking up at the mountains of Mount Komorebi. So you're still standing in like the center where you can do a little bit of rock climbing. But I don't think like, to me it resembles Mount Komorebi, but it doesn't look like Mount Komorebi. She's looking at it like she does have the laundry on the floor. But it says, Mount Komorebi is known around the world for its excellent skiing and rejuvenating hot springs, but there are many natural wonders beyond the slopes of Yukimatsu. So this would actually be nice if you would be building a hotel, which you can do with businesses and hobbies. This would be nice if you would build like some residential rental or something like this in Mount Komorebi, and you place this down in like the lobby or the public area. and Sims who are coming to Mount Komorebi for the first time can pretend to read up on Mount Komorebi. I think for the story purposes, this is nice. I do think this is something that you will probably place more in a public lot than in a home lot, but that's just my personal opinion. All in all, I do like that we have like a little bit of a collection. It will be part of the household collections, I believe, as well. If you go all the way here, it will be the new collection. So you will have 4 items, which the first one is the Secrets of Mount Komorebi. Can we already check what the others are actually? We have Granite Falls, which I do believe looks a lot more like Granite Falls than Mount Komorebi. Then we have the Shangsim La, which is actually from Sims 3, I believe. I believe it's from Sims 3 from World Adventures. And then we have Starlight Shores, which is also from World Adventure, or not World Adventures, from the Sims 3. So it's actually nice that we get a little bit of a reference to Sims 3, which also makes me now want to play Sims 3 and specifically World Adventures. But all in all, this is the first event. I hope you like the items showcased. Let me know what you think of the event in the comments down below. I do like to do certain quests and have like a little story built around it. So for me, I find this fun. I do not agree with the items becoming unavailable after the event. So if you want to have the items, do play the event. But if you don't care about the items and you don't care about the event, you're not gonna miss out on much. You are gonna miss out like on some few new items like the woodworking table, or in the future the outer toilet, which I would still recommend like to play this event. It doesn't take much time. Like I'm taking a long time with this video just because I want to build up a story as well. But I believe like the first few events, if you do quickly, you can play it within 10 minutes. So if every single week is this quick, you probably take like half an hour, maybe 40 minutes to fully play through this event. So if you are able to, make sure you don't miss out on some of the event items which are nice to have. So all in all, I am going to end the episode here. I hope you lovelies like this episode. If you do, click the like button down below. Again, let me know in the comments down below what you think of the event. Are you going to play it? Are you not going to play it? And let me also know why. And also let me know in the comments down below what you think of little Dawn. Let me know where you think she is originally from. Let me know what you think her backstory is. What her backstory is, like why she's here. And I'll maybe reveal something in this episode, maybe in the next episode. Stay tuned for more. And if you're not subscribed yet and don't want to miss out on either wholesome or chaotic video, make sure you click the little subscribe button down below as well. And I'll see you lovelies in the next one.